not really too much informed. That's why I want to jump into this video with you guys. But let's say if anyone did lose their life in that Queens shooting, rest in peace, rest in peace. I think I did see 11 people were shot, but I just don't know if any of them actually lost their life. This is insane. Like, oh, bro, we're only in the second day. We saw a cyber truck blow up outside of a hotel, a Trump hotel, out of all that crazy. We saw what happened in New Orleans. Rest in peace to every single person there that lost their life as well. Also, I believe somebody lost their life in the attack with the cyber truck, so rest in peace to them as well. And just a couple minutes later, we see this. Queens nightclub had a shooting, and we always out. You guys know we vlog and always turning up. So when I see stuff like this be hitting me hard. Like, damn, bro, to see something like this popping off in Queens and just people trying to go out and have a good time in the New Year's. Like, bro, come on. They had a short work week, some people. They had Thursday, Friday off, you get me? Trying to enjoy their week, and they got family members moving in, a lot of tourists. Guys are trying to go out there, you know, turn up, see some girls, and this is what you go out there to do. What's the point of tapping us down? Because before I get in the club, they be rubbing my balls, thighs, neck, and armpits, trying to make sure I ain't bringing nothing inside. You know how many times people stop me for my DJI, my camera? Bro, this camera right here, at sporting events, clubs, everything, they're like, yo, what is this, mace? What is it, a taser? Brother, it's a camera. Brother, it's a camera. Trust me, it's a camera. Where are those bodyguards? Where's the top flight security when you need them? Subscribe to the channel, comment down below, share your thoughts. Let's see what we can find in the news about this. Let's see this quick little footage as well. Rest in peace to anyone affected once again. It's just sad to see the year started. Everyone's in high spirits, you know, trying to put out their goals and everything. And then to see something like this breaks my heart. I saw a little girl lost her life in Florida down where we at because somebody shot a bullet in the air like they usually do at New Year's. And the bullet just, you think about it, stupid. If you're shooting a bullet in the air, it's going to have to come down. Eventually, it's going to keep going up forever. The bullet happened to come down and hit a little girl in the head. It breaks my heart, for real. That really breaks my heart.
Not at all. I pay too much money and rent to be outside fighting for my life. That's a fact. Pray everyone survives. Yeah, everybody up against the wall. That's crazy. And obviously...
Don't mind this woman laughing. I don't think none of this is funny. I don't know why she's laughing in this video.
He's still driving around looking. I feel like a reporter. Well, I am a reporter, but I feel like a news reporter now. No, I was inside. I just came from the store, though. Snuck in Bora Bora for a matcha bowl.
In her defense, she probably doesn't even know what's going on. She said she just got inside. It sounds like this is happening live when she started recording this. So she might not know how serious the actual incident was, you get me? That's why I think she's a little bit more upbeat, laughing. It looks like she's on Instagram Live reading out her followers is what I'm assuming, like comments and stuff. We're not gonna take it too serious. I'm sure she probably felt terrible after seeing what actually happened. So close to, I'm assuming, her place of residence, because she said she stepped out, got food, and now she's back, I'm assuming back home. And this club's in a weird place, like in Queens. Like, this don't even look like a turn-up area. It just looks like a whole bunch of cribs. Let's see what else we can find about this topic on the news, get a little bit more information about this. So it looks like an active investigation is underway Thursday morning as police tried to track down 3 to 4 men who shot at a crowd of people in Queens, leaving 10 teenagers injured. Whoa, teenagers! I didn't even know that's what it was at all. This was in Jamaica, Queens, if I didn't say that. It happened outside of Amazura Nightclub on 144th Place around 11:30 p.m. More than 30 bullets markers were down on the street, with the crime scene unit searching every inch of the frozen crime scene. A private event that was taking place with about 90 people inside when bullets started firing. Eyewitness News has learned the gathering to celebrate the birthday and life of a 16-year-old who fatally shot in Fort Greene, Brooklyn last October 26. He has now turned 17 on Wednesday. Oh, this is sick. So they were all there gathered because one of their friends, family members lost their life last October 26 in Brooklyn, and people come and shoot at them again. I'm assuming it's probably, I don't want to say it, but I'm thinking it has some street ties due to it. And if they're like, oh, they're going to go there to celebrate their life, they probably know that some of his affiliates might be there as well. And that's probably why they went and shot. But there's a lot of innocent people there, my brother. That's not the way to react or retaliate. That's not the way to react, or even try to catch all your ops or something. That's just disgusting. Think about how many people are there already mourning the life of the person that lost their life in October. And now you're there to just even add a little bit more sauce to the fire. The NYPD said it was dangerous, scene about 30 shots were fired before the suspect got away in a gray Infiniti Q50 with red interior New Jersey plates. The car was seen on Van Wyck Expressway. Oh, you're done. You're done. If you had license plates on that car, you're done. So unless the car was stolen. Let's see if we can find any video explaining what's actually happening.
With that developing story in Queens, shooters opened fire outside of a nightclub in Jamaica, Queens, hitting teenagers.
Those teens were there to celebrate the birthday of another teen who was shot and killed in Brooklyn back in October. The victims are expected to survive at this point. Police believe the shooting may have been gang-related.
Eyewitness News reporter Shantae Lance joins us live at the scene in Jamaica with the latest.
Yo, super random, right? But that dude right there, who's a reporter, his younger brother was one of my best, is one of my best friends my whole life. It's just insane. It's just crazy to see when we grow up what people get into. Like, it's wild. Shout out to my guy.
Who was shot and killed in Brooklyn back in October. The victims are expected to survive at this point. Police believe the shooting may have been gang-related.
Eyewitness News reporter Shantae Lance joins us live at the scene in Jamaica with the latest. Shantae.
Well, Pedro and Lauren, as you mentioned, 10 teenagers are recovering this afternoon. That's after they were shot outside of this nightclub on New Year's Day. It's the first mass shooting in the city. The scene is clear right now, but earlier police canvassed this area, blocked off. It was a wide-scale investigation and crime scene. The shooting happened around 11:15 p.m. last night outside of Amazura Nightclub, which is located on 144th Place here in Jamaica, Queens. The victims are between the ages of 16 and 19. They're teenage boys and girls from both Brooklyn and Queens. They're being treated at 4 separate hospitals. Most of them were rushed to Jamaica Hospital. The shooting, as Lauren mentioned, was a celebration for a birthday for a kid named Terrion Mungo. Mungo was a 16-year-old shot and killed in Fort Greene, Brooklyn last October. He would have turned 17 yesterday, which was the reason for the gathering. Neighbors, meanwhile, we spoke with, described what they saw and heard.
It sounded like it was first time I heard boom. I thought it was firecrackers. Then it went I said, no, those are not firecrackers. Those are gunshots. So I moved my son, because we sleep here in the basement. I moved over, and then as my son came, he goes, oh, you heard the gunshots? And I said, yeah. So just be careful when you come out.
We saw when they were putting the people in the ambulance. We thought it was like crazy because starting a year like that is like not something good to have.
Yeah, we also just grew up with this so normal to us and everything because we see this on the news every day. But you gotta think about being a young kid growing up in that neighborhood. Like, again, I grew up in New York, but I was only part-time. You get me? My parents divorced, and I ended up growing a lot of my life up in Rhode Island. And yeah, people probably in Rhode Island would be like, nah, what? Probs the hood. Yeah, Probs the hood is cute. You guys have 8 murders all year. You get me? That's I'm not saying that's good or bad. But comparing to cities like this where it's not even safe for the kids to go outside because there's people dying weekly, daily, like Chicago and things like that, I just can't even imagine it. I grew up playing manhunt on the block. I grew up playing baseball. Grew up with my gang of friends and everything. We was outside till like 1 a.m. at the age of like 12, 14, 13, chilling outside. All our parents knew we was on the block. So just seeing that a lot of kids did not grow up with the same exact access to a lot of the things that we were able to do and, you know, memories we were able to make in our neighborhood, it breaks my heart. It breaks my heart because these are all young kids and just growing up and just this being so normal to them is nuts.
Frightening moments there. I spoke briefly with the owner of Amazura Nightclub. He released a statement saying, we're deeply saddened by the recent and unfortunate isolated incident that occurred. Our hearts go out to all those affected by this senseless act. We are working closely with law enforcement to ensure a thorough investigation and to help those responsible for justice.
Quick question. It didn't happen inside the club. Does he still have to close down due to investigation? Like, how does that work? I'm assuming, right? Because it's still a crime scene in front of the club. I always wonder things like that. Like, this happened outside. Is he still held liable?
Now, police are looking for at least 4 people possibly tied to this. They got away in an Infinity last night. Reporting live in Jamaica, Queens, Shantae Lance, Channel 7, Eyewitness News.
Yo, seeing the crime scene, seeing everything that happened, and now knowing that they were all teenagers is even crazier. That hurts even more. Now knowing that they're actually teenagers, it's even sadder because, again, the kids were 16 and 19. At 16 and 19, I was worried about what girl I'm trying to take home, what girl I'm trying to bag her phone number, how I'm going to put gas in my car so I can even make it home after all this. And to see that a lot of kids grew up with a different mentality, a different chip over their shoulder, looking over every single time is just sad. And they were going over there already dealing with grief. They were going there to celebrate somebody's life that happened to lose their life in October 26th. You're still mentally dealing with that as a young person. And now you got people trying to come just because you're affiliated with that person trying to take you out too. So I always tell you guys, bro. So I always try to tell you guys, man, be a kid. Live your life. In your early teens and your early 20s and everything, before you really got to start working and providing and actually making bread because you got responsibilities and a lot of bills due. Enjoy your life. Why do you want to be living like this? I just don't get it. Get fly. Get clothes, get cars, and get hoes. That was literally the thing that I lived by at that time in life. Dudes was out here taking each other's lives and spending years in prison at 16, 17, 18, 19. Like, bro, those are the years that you really supposed to be turning up and having the best time in your life. You spending it doing the wrong thing, my brother. You spending it doing the wrong thing. You worried about the wrong thing. Subscribe to the channel. I hope no one loses their life. It looks like as of now, no one's died. Everybody was just injured, which is great, great news. Not that they were injured, but that no one has lost their life. That's something we don't want to see in the beginning of the year. And while you're going to celebrate another life lost, to lose another person is just crazy to me. Sub up, comment down below. Don't forget, we're doing a giveaway at 10,000 subscribers. So if you want to be part of that, sub up, Follow me on Instagram where we will be naming the winner at 10,000 subscribers. So sub up.